Welcome back to Everythingbeautyxo. I'm going to be doing a all drugstore tutorial for you guys for back to school. Woohoo! Can't wait. Even though I don't go to school, I do work full-time, and sometimes, actually most of the time during the week, I don't wear makeup because I don't have a routine quick enough to put on that's effortless. So today I decided actually to help myself out and to help you guys out because I used all drugstore products, so they're all affordable and just something quick and easy. Like, it shouldn't take you too much time to do this with very minimal products. Nobody wants to wake up at 6 in the morning to put on a full face of makeup. I know I don't. So if you want to know how I got this look, just continue watching. And today I'm going to be using the NYX Angel Veil Primer. I've actually never used this one. It's a oil-free skin perfecting primer. So I'm just massaging that into my skin. I usually don't use drugstore products in general, only because I break out really easily. So like, my skin's super sensitive. But today, just for you guys, I did a all drugstore full face for back to school, just something quick and easy. Alright, so now that I've primed my face, I'm going to cover up some of my red spots because I kind of broke out. I'm not impressed, but you know, it's life. I'm gonna take the L'Oreal Pro Color Correcting Palette, and I'm just gonna take the green shade and I'm gonna dab it just a little bit on the red spots. I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade Natural Beige today. I've also never used this one either. I've heard good things. Like, Beauty by Rosita uses it on her makeup clients, so I thought I'd give it a try. If she uses it on her clients and gets good feedback for it, then I mean, it can't be that bad. I'm gonna avoid the areas that I highlight because I'm just gonna put the highlight on top of my regular skin. My skin isn't actually oily, but I do find when I use drugstore foundations, my skin gets really oily and greasy and starts like breaking out. So I just picked a matte one because just to be safe, I feel like throughout the day this one might get oily just with its reaction with my skin. So now that that's blended, I'm gonna take the Maybelline concealer in the shade light to medium. This is the Camouflage concealer. One of my friends uses this and she suggested this to me, so I figured I'd give it a try. So I'm just gonna use my finger and dab it just underneath my eye. It's got a little bit of a peach undertone, which is good because I've got dark circles, so this kind of does 2 in 1. So it's covering my dark circles and it's also highlighting underneath my eyes. The consistency isn't super thick, which is good because it won't look super cakey under your eyes. Like, this is a going back to school look, so you don't want it to be super dramatic or noticeable. You just want to put something on that'll just get you through the day, because I know like nobody likes to do makeup in the morning before class. Like, I'm tired, I want to be sleeping, so this is just a quick routine. So I'm blending that out with my small Real Technique sponge. I actually put some concealer over my lid. I forgot to mention that, but you obviously saw it. Just blending it all out, blending it into the foundation, blending it onto my eyelid. I'm just gonna put a little bit of the highlight concealer on my forehead just to brighten up my forehead and my chin. Looking at this foundation in the mirror right now, it is very matte. I would suggest this foundation for people who have really oily skin or people who just like that matte finish on their face. I like it for the winter because I don't like looking super wet and dewy and stuff for winter. Anyway, so I'm just blending the foundation and the concealer together so there's no harsh lines between my highlight and my foundation. To set my under eyes, I'm going to be using the NYX Contour Kit, and I'm going to be taking this shade right here. It's the banana color, it's the cream banana color. So I'm just going to dip into that and set underneath my eyes so that we don't have any makeup running down our face while we're in class, while we're sweating, while we're bored out of our minds, sitting at our desks, you know? Just set my forehead and my chin. To contour, I'm gonna take this shade from the same palette. It's called Sculpt, and I'm just gonna contour just slightly because you don't want to be too heavy with the contour when you're going to school. Unless you do, then do you, girl. Do whatever you gotta do. I probably would. Just a little bit on the forehead to give you some color and some dimension. To bronze my face, I'm gonna use the NYX bronzer in the color Deep. And I'm just gonna bronze a little bit on top of my contour just to give it a little bit of color. Because when you're going back to school, you wanna have a little bit of a tan. I'm assuming everybody does because it's the end of summer and you wanna come back looking like you actually went somewhere when really it's just that bronzer. Just put some on my neck so that it blends nicely with my body. Because I know that my body's a little bit darker than my face. To highlight, I'm actually gonna use a e.l.f. Cosmetics highlighter, and this is in the shade Blush Gems. I heard a lot of good reviews on e.l.f. highlighters. You just gotta scrape through the first layer. So when I bought this, I actually did that immediately. I scraped it off and then I took that first layer off, and the shade and the pigment, it was so much better. So I'm gonna use this to highlight my face. Put a little bit on your Cupid's bow. I always like to put a little bit at the tip of my nose because it's cute. So for my eyebrows today, I'm gonna be using the NYX 3-dimensional brow pen. I actually originally got this because I thought it was one of those crayon ones and I wanted to go for a more softer look, but when I brought it home, it was like kind of like, it looks really dark. Oh, of course, I just took it apart completely. All right. Okay, we're back. I did get it in soft brown. I thought that would be a little bit too light, but I realized when I brought it home, this is how dark it looks. Like you have to have a really light hand with it. Like, I don't know if you can really see it from there, but that doesn't look like soft brown to me. But I'm gonna use it anyway because it looks like the shade I would normally use anyway, which is medium brown in the Anastasia Dip Brow. I don't want it to be super dramatic. I just want it to look a little bit darker and fuller. I'm just gonna line it lightly. And it does feel a little wet when you're applying it. But if you do want that sharp line, you can definitely achieve that with this. Just a little bit on top. So yeah, just filling it in a little bit and then brushing it out to blend it in through all the hairs. Actually, I forgot to apply my blush. So this is the NYX Pink The Town blush. And it has like a bit of an orangey pink tone to it. So I really like that for the end of summer or for summer in general. It looked really good with a tan and it'll just brighten your face up and make you look healthy and just really pretty and cute. I'm really excited to put this on my face. It's my first time using it. It does have a bit of fallout. It looks like it's really pigmented, so we'll see how it looks on the skin. Oh, it is really cute. It's like not too pink and not too orange. It's subtle and looks natural, so it works. It's a perfect blush for every day. I really like this blush, wow. Next, we're gonna do eyes. Now this is optional if you want to have a bit of contouring going on with your eyes, but you don't really need another palette. You can actually use the same contour kit for your face and just take a big fluffy brush and take the same shade you contoured with and just sweep it a little bit into your crease so that you add a little bit of depth and dimension to your eyes without really doing anything. Next, I'm going to be using the Essence Mascara. It's the Get Big Lashes Volume Boost. I'm pretty sure it's in the shade black. It doesn't say, but I'm going to use it anyway. And I actually don't have my curler here, but it's okay because I normally never curl it. I'm going to coat a little bit on my lower lash line. And yeah, that's pretty much it for your face. Actually, the last thing is lips, and I'm gonna be using the NYX lipstick. This is in the shade Summer Love, and I'm just gonna do a coat of this on my lips. I'm gonna take the Butter Gloss by NYX in the shade Crème Brûlée. I'm gonna put it on top. So this is the finished look. If you do want to add a little bit more emphasis to your eyes and you have the time to do so, I would suggest using the Pixi Endless Silky Eye Pen and coating your waterline with this shade. It's really, really pretty. It's like a bronzy brown pencil and it looks really natural. Like it's not super dark like a black would look on your eyes, but it really adds a little bit of dimension to your eyes and it's just really pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on and show you what that looks like with this look. So that's what it looks like with the eye pencil in. That concludes my tutorial for today. My back to school, easy, fun, simple, quick tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment in the comment box below. I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.